Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How's everybody doing? I'm doing pretty good myself. It's getting cold outside. I just let the dogs out and it's freezing. And when I say it's freezing, I mean it's in the 40s. And that's cold. This morning, I was actually outside doing some gardening. In the dog's kennel, weeds are growing like crazy because it's been in the 70s, you know, for over a week, like 10 days straight. We've had 70-degree weather, although, of course, it's not been sunny. We've had horrible, like, overcast with humid mist. I mean, it's just been like pea soup. It's been nasty weather, but it's been really, really warm and lots of water, and the weeds are growing like mad. One of the weeds I dug out was like 3 feet tall, one of those ragweeds, you know. Oh my gosh. And the sand dollar, I think that's what you call them. I don't know, dollar weeds. The dollar weeds that grow round, they have those sticky leaves that hurt. And my little doggie she hates to go in the kennel when there's any kind of weeds. She just, you know, will jump from place to place. And it's a huge kennel, but she's like jumping around from place to place. So this morning I was scooping the poop and I decided I'm going to weed too. So I just got the shovel and started weeding because it was so nice outside. We had a little bit of sunshine today and it was really warm. So I got all the weeds done. And now the cold front has come in and it's got really breezy. The wind started blowing and it's in the 40s now. So it's crazy. It's a huge difference. You know, you can't really get used to it when it's like that. Anyway, so I don't use any kind of chemicals on my yard because I don't want my dogs, you know, to have chemicals. I used to like to use Roundup, and I knew that it wasn't good, but I wouldn't use it in their kennel. I would only use it in the front around, you know, where I have shrubs and stuff that I don't want weeds to take over them. But now I haven't even used Roundup in the last year at all. All those things going on, Roundup causes cancer and all that. I cannot buy it. I cannot use it. I just can't. Anyway, so I have to use a shovel. I have to use my back. But I needed the exercise and it was good. So it was all good. It was all good. Anyway, it's supposed to rain and it's supposed to be cold, so I got it done before it happened. I'm going to do a reading on Marianne Williamson. I know of her, but I really don't know her. You know, I haven't followed her. I haven't read her many books that she's written or anything. I haven't watched any speech that she's made, nothing. But I do know of her, and I know that, you know, that she's a spiritual teacher or something like that. You know, that's about all I know. I actually like to do readings on people, you know, that I really don't know anything about. I don't like to really go and find out a whole lot of detail about them because that way I won't form an opinion of them, so I can just let the cards speak without having my ego get in the way, you know. So when I was meditating on her, when I first started meditating on her, I did meditate on her 2 different times, because I kind of started the reading and then I stopped it and I started it again. So the first time when I was meditating on her, I don't know why, this is what I saw. I saw a large purple bird, and it had something on its head. It kind of looked like a hat or something. I don't know what it was, because it just came like in a flash. So I don't know what that means or anything. And then the next time I was meditating on her, I saw a white unicorn, and to me it felt like it was running away. You know, sometimes we can see animals that are like a horse might be galloping through a field, but I felt like this white unicorn was actually running away. It looked like a little bit fearful, like, you know, like it was kind of skittish and it was running away. So I don't know what that means either. But that's what I saw when I connected with her. And I'm going to do a little bit, a short reading. It's not too many cards. I have 7 cards out, so let's see. I knew she was a spiritual leader. She's written a ton of books. Also, she's from the Houston area. Did you know that? I think I saw that she was born in Houston, and I don't know if she lives there now, because I thought I saw on the TV or something that did she live in New York or something like that? Is she from New York now? I don't know. But anyway, I used to live in the Houston area myself until we moved to the San Antonio area when I was almost 30 years old. So I've lived here for a long time now, but I grew up in the Houston area. That's where I grew up in, from the Clear Lake area. I don't know if y'all are familiar with that, but my father worked at NASA, and we're from there. So her teachings are from the Course in Miracles. I don't know if y'all are familiar with that book. I have that book. I have tried to read that book. It's a very hard book to read. It's a very difficult book to apply to your life. I have read it, and then I'll put it down, and then I'll read it again. It's very hard to study it. I have a very good friend, and she studied the Course in Miracles in a classroom group of women that she studied with, and they would do the exercises that you're supposed to do. So they would do them all together in groups, and they would go from one thing to the next till they finished it. So I think it took around a year or so to finish it. It was quite long, but and she enjoyed learning, and I think it expanded her in a way. But I don't think she agreed with everything that she learned in that book. That she could not apply it all to her life, And she's a very, very spiritual person, but she couldn't apply that book completely to her life, even though she studied it, with a teacher in a group setting and everything. It was still very difficult for her. And she is one of the most spiritual people that I know. So it's a very difficult book. So people that I guess that can follow that, they're very spiritual. So I don't know. Anyway, I may go back and try to read it again one day. Maybe I haven't just advanced enough in my own spiritualness to be able to understand it. Maybe one day I'll have a better understanding of it. So hopefully I'll be able to go back to it and read it. And maybe I can tell y'all about it. It's been a while since I started reading it. Okay, let me tell you, I got her first card right here. Here we go. Let's start the reading for Marianne Williamson. The first card that she gets is the Six of Pentacles. We know that is the charity card, right? So I think this is just recognizing that she has been blessed, and she's been given so much, and she really wants to share it with others. She wants to give back. People have bought her books and actually helped her achieve success, and she really wants to give back to the people. And that old saying, where much is given, much is expected. So I think this is, in her case, it's less of her ego, more that she just really wants to give back. She really wants to help, She feels like this is a time in, the United States really needs some help and some guidance, and she just wants to guide. I think she just still wants to be a teacher and wants to guide. That is another thing that I felt. I didn't know that before. When I had meditated on her the first time, I knew nothing about her. And I was just feeling like, I felt like, I got a teacher vibe from her too. And I didn't know anything about her. I really didn't. But she's been a teacher and, mentor and everything. So, all right, here's her second card. It's the Two of Pentacles, juggling and balancing. I think this is a balance for her. It's between her belief system and her political views. It's going to be a real challenge for her. I really believe that's going to be the biggest challenge for her. Like what would be best for the country and what her core values are. It'll be very interesting to watch how she can bring those together and balance them. Like I said, I haven't watched any of her videos, but it would be interesting to see what her agenda is and how she brings it forward to the public. So I think this will be a little balancing act for her. It's gonna be probably kind of hard. It's gonna be tough, very challenging. Okay. The card that's overlooking her situation, this is the Hierophant. So I think he's showing up here because she will honor her belief system. She is going to honor and keep in with her teachings. So I think that's why he's showing up here. She's not going to say or do something that she doesn't believe just to get a vote. I don't think that's who she is or what she'll do. You know, that's how I feel. Like I said, I don't know her, but this showing up here, that's what it's telling me. That she's going to be very traditional to her own beliefs. Okay? And this is the foundation of her situation. This is the Eight of Pentacles. This is a person that's worked hard and studied hard and is learning, you know, and just honing their skills. That's what this card is all about. So I think, of course, she has studied and worked hard, and to be in her position, she would have had to. So I believe that really she is still in like a learning phase. She's still learning a new skill. Okay, I think she's still in the process, because it's really different from being a spiritual mentor and being a politician. So there's a lot more for her to learn. So she may not have acquired all the skills that she needs yet to, you know, maybe like to govern. Because I think it's a big, big difference between teaching and being a spiritual mentor and, you know, doing that and governing. I think it's completely two different things. So I think this card is just saying that she has more to learn. That's what I think that's what it's telling us, that she still has to work on her skills. And that's what I think this card means. She still has some things to learn. We all do, right? We all have things to learn. But we're not all running for office. This is her past position card. Two of Wands. This is about all the goals that she's already achieved. She has, you know, she has made so many plans throughout her life, and she's been very successful. She's achieved so many of her goals. She's had, you know, successful books. She's a successful speaker. She's had one thing after another checking off her list. She's done this one, that one, this one. So I guess, you know, she's inspired to make this huge decision, because these are about choices, and to run for president. Because, you know, she's just, all right, did that, run for president, check. So, you know, why not? Why not try it? Everything's working out successfully. Let's put run for president on there too. So I think that's why, you know, that brings us to where she's at now. And then this is her future card. This is the Judgment card. That's what she gets for the future. And I think this is about, she's on a new journey, you know, and so far her journey has been to like inspire us, awaken us, enlighten us all. That's what she's been doing. And I think this new journey that she's on can have an even bigger, more beautiful impact on the whole world. I think really she is just guiding us towards hope, helping us heal our wounds, releasing negative energy. Even if she's never a front runner or not even getting close to being elected, I think that she's there to plant a seed in all of us. I think that's really her true journey, you know, that to continue her spiritual awareness. And I think, you know, this will get her message out even in a bigger way, and maybe more people will read her books, and it will enlighten more people and just bring more spiritual awareness, you know, to all of us. So I think that's what this is truly about. That's what I think. That's what I feel and what I think. That, you know, that's what it's truly about. So let me pull a clarification card and see, you know, if I can get a little more clarity, if she is going to be a front runner, if she's going to continue, what's going to happen, okay? So let me get one more card. All right, so she gets the Chariot card. So she's very empowered. She has very, very strong energy, but there are limitations. And I think the answer is no. I don't think she'll be a front runner. This is a no answer. So I think she's on a spiritual mission, but not on a mission to govern. Okay, that's how I feel. So, but it's good. She'll have a good impact. I think she's going to have a good impact on all of us, you know, so it's good. I'm glad to see that. She'll still help us in many different ways. Okay, guys, I got to make a run to the grocery store. It's Thursday, so my husband is gone to the gym, and he's playing volleyball. I have nothing to cook, so I think I may just go buy a cooked chicken, so I don't have to cook anything. I'm getting lazy. I can't, you know, fake it too much, but I can whip up a side vegetable with a chicken. Anyway, oh, I want to tell y'all before I go, the last time I went to HEB, this is funny. This has to do with my diet. I am carb loading right now, y'all. So I'm off my keto right now, but I'm still trying to help my daughter with keto. I'm not going to tell her I'm off from it. I'm playing like I'm on it. But right now I'm doing that, I'm doing the fast. I'm not eating for 16 hours, and then I'm eating in an 8-hour window. Thank you. One of the subscribers was telling me about that, so that's what I'm doing. So for now, I'm going to try that and see how it affects my weight, just to eat in an 8-hour window, which is really easy for me to do. It's real easy. And I'm not going to overeat or eat things that, you know, are super fattening or something like that. I'm not going to gain weight. But I'm going to try this for a little bit and see how that works. This lady told me that just by changing the times that she ate to an 8-hour window, she said she's lost like 45 pounds. I'm like, oh, let me try that. So that sounds so easy, so I want to try that. Because I told y'all how many times I've gone to bed hungry, right? All right, so the last time I went to HEB, I was reading labels, of course, because I'm on the keto diet. So I was in the cooler section, and I was reading the label of Jell-O, you know, that sugar-free Jell-O. I was looking at it. I know I have made it, but I was thinking if I get it prepackaged, like if you just want to grab a Jell-O and eat it, instead of waiting for it to gel. And I was looking at it, and this man says to me, if you're going to read the labels, you're going to be here all day. And I tell him, well, I have to make sure there's no carbs or sugar in it because I'm on the keto diet. And he said, oh, well, I did that diet. I did that diet for a while, but I got tired of reading all the labels, so I gave it up. I'm like, oh, okay. And when I'm walking away, he says to me, I don't think you need to lose any weight at all. And I'm like, oh, thank you, you know. I walk away. And as I'm going to the checkout stand, I'm thinking, oh yeah, my husband wanted me to get him a snack because I haven't been buying any snacks or anything. And he's like, we don't have cookies, we don't have nothing in the house while you're on a diet. So I thought, well, I'll go grab him something so he'll have, you know, at night he sometimes wants to munch on something. So I go to the snack aisle, and of course the man's on the snack aisle. So now I'm looking like I'm a stalker. So I go to the snack aisle, he's there, and he looks at me and he says, you're not going to find any diet foods on this section. And I say, well, I'm actually looking for something for my husband. I'm getting him a snack. And of course, I'm looking at I know what I want to buy for him. He likes those peanut butter, I think it's a Little Debbie snack. I call them Nutter Butters. I don't know why, but I call them Nutter Butters. He likes those wafer peanut butters. So I'm looking for them, and of course I cannot put my eye on them right now, and the man keeps talking, you know, and he tells me, he said, he gets close to me and he says, you know, a man likes a little something to hold on to, if you know what I mean. And I'm like, yeah, I do. And I was just like, where the hell are the Nutter Butters? So I finally grab them, and he says, my wife is 125 pounds. And I'm like, oh, wow, she's pretty skinny. And he said, yeah. He said, she loves Hostess Twinkies, and I found a case of 100 on Amazon, and I ordered them for her, and I hope she eats them all in one day. And I said, okay, I hope she does too. Bye. It was so funny. It's, you know, don't you hate that when somebody, you go to the aisle and the same person that you just saw is on the aisle, and you're like, hi again, it's me again. I'm not stalking you for real. Anyway, So that made me feel a little bit better that, hey, let me get off the diet for a little bit and just do that, 16-hour fast and 8-hour eating. So I'm going to try that. And I'm going to try not to eat any Nutter Butters. I can go without them. They're not that great. So I would rather eat. Oh, and I told you I got to eat some fruit. Finally, it's so nice to eat fruit again. When you're on the keto diet, you're not eating any fruit. So I've been eating fruit. So it's so nice. It's good. I haven't even eaten none today yet. But I didn't start eating till 2 o'clock today. So I have till 10 o'clock tonight to eat. So I can go and grab a banana. Anyway, I just wanted to tell y'all that story. I thought that was funny. I didn't tell my husband about it, though. He wouldn't want to hear it. He'd be like, why are you talking to men in the grocery store? I'd be like, I don't want to answer that. Okay, so guys, that was funny. That gave me a little inspiration, though, so that was good. Okay, if y'all would like to get a reading from me, please contact me at trudyleetarot@hotmail.com. And we could set up a reading. I've been busy doing a lot of readings. I really appreciate y'all's messages and inspiration and great ideas for dieting. They're great. They're wonderful. I got so many good ideas. I want to try them all. I'm like, I'm carb loading, and then I'm like, I'm doing the 16-8. Y'all are giving me all these good ideas. I don't know what the heck to try. I want to try them all. So I am going to do that. I'm going to try them all. Thanks for the messages. Keep them coming, you guys. And the next person I'm going to do a reading on is that Tulsi Gabbard. I think I'm going to do a reading on her. Probably tomorrow it'll come out. So I'll get it together and get it ready to go. Okay? And also, if you'd like a rose or a amethyst pendulum, I still have some of those left too. Get a nice little pouch and a 24-inch chain to go with it for $25. Okay, guys. Y'all take care. Do something kind for somebody. It'll always come back to you. We'll talk to you again soon, but bye for now. Love you. Bye-bye.